Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for ink-rolled stamps and I'm going to be using the Bun Intended 3 stamp set here. It's this really pretty lady from the back and her hair's in a bun, and it has the little quote that says, "No one is you and that is your superpower." And I just thought that that would be a really good stamp set to use for a picture of myself. So I'm using Versamark embossing ink and I'm stamping directly on the back of this wood grain paper, or not the back of it, but I'm stamping directly on the wood grain paper. And this paper is actually from the new Heidi Swapp, I think, Wolfpack collection. I got a couple of the pieces of paper. I really love wood grain, and there's several different wood grains in this collection, so I got those. So I heat embossed it with gold embossing powder from Wow. And y'all, it looks so pretty on this wood grain. It's just, to me, it just looks so elegant. Like, gold embossing powder just looks really elegant. And I just think, it's so pretty to me. So now I'm stamping the little quote or little saying here, I guess, right beside it. And that's going to be really my only stamping on this layout. But just to let you guys know, you don't have to, when you're wanting to stamp on a layout, you don't have to make a full background like I do sometimes. Sometimes I just do a little piece or one little stamp set, or, you know, just a couple little spots where I stamp something. And I just wanted to show you guys how I do that, because I know a lot of the times when I'm doing videos using stamps, I'm creating backgrounds, because that is something that I really enjoy doing. But I do also use stamps just for little added touches. So I'm going to be using the I Am 2 collection from Simple Stories. I've had this in my stash for quite a while, and I felt like it really went with this wood grain paper very well. And the picture is actually, it's a really old building behind me. It's wood and brick, and you can see that wood directly behind me in the picture. So that's kind of why I wanted to use the wood grain paper to just kind of bring it all together. This was on one of Emily's field trips this year, and it was really cool. So I took this building was a really old building, and I just like the way that it looks. I like the way like wood and brick look kind of behind you off in the distance. I use the portrait mode, so it looks a little bit blurry behind me, and I just really like the way that looks. So this picture is not really, there's nothing special about it. It's just a selfie. It's not a big deal. It was this fall, I think, is when it was taken. I think it was probably September or October when we went on this field trip. And yeah, so nothing too special about the photo. I'm going to do several layers behind the photo, and for the layers I'm using the 6x8 paper pad for that. I really love the size of the 6x8. I just feel like they're perfect for layers. I almost feel like the 6x6 paper pad is great, don't get me wrong, but for layering I just like the 6x8 better. I really do. I just feel like you can get more out of the paper. I know it's not that much bigger, but I just like the way, I just like it. So again, I'm going to do a lot of layering behind this photo, which is something that I'm trying to work on. And I think I've been saying that for years. And I honestly think that it's just trial and error and practice. And for sure, I've been practicing, and I think that I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm definitely not the best at it. I've seen people that just make it look so easy. But yeah, I'm trying. So my title is going to be, I'm going to use the I Am from the die cuts from this collection. And then I'm going to pull in some gold thickers to bring that gold back in, because I don't think there's any gold in this collection, but I really felt like the colors really went well with the color gold. So I did pull a doily from my stash, and I like, again, it just brings in some elegance. I don't know, that's just kind of what I think. And so that's why I kind of did that. And I'm going to put some foam dots on the back of the I am and pop those up, because I am going to be using some foam thickers for the other half of the title. So I am going to actually cut the rest of this out. So with the magic of editing, it's all up on foam, and there is the rest of the title. It says, I am happy. Now, it has taken quite some time, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know, my story about my abuse as a child. And I've always, you know, with being in therapy over the past, I've been in therapy for almost a year. I have always tried to make other people happy. I've always tried my best. I'm a people pleaser, and I've always tried my best to make other people happy, and other people's happiness always came before mine. I'm finally learning at age 31 that I also matter, and my happiness is something that matters. And I'm not going to feel uncomfortable about, you know, speaking up for myself and making myself happy. If somebody is, you know, treating me badly, or somebody is just, you know, doing me wrong. And it's taken a while. Like I said, I'm 31 years old, and, you know, some people never have that, and some people never find it, and that's sad. And I'm so glad that I have finally found kind of, I know it sounds kind of corny, but my voice. I really have. I found my voice, and I'm finally able to be happy and stand up for myself, and it feels really good. So that's kind of like the picture. There's no story behind the picture, but there's a story behind the picture, if that makes sense. There is, because it's me, and I'm telling myself and I'm showing myself I am happy, and I'm finally at that place where I can say that. And it's been a rough past couple of years, and, you know, I can finally say that I'm starting to get on the other side of it, and I'm happy, and it feels really good to be able to say that. So now I'm just embellishing. I love this collection so much. The colors are so soft, but there are like pops of black, which I really, really like. I just love the way that that looks. So I did a little cluster on the corner of the photo with flowers, and then I brought in some of those gold thickers that are leaves and kind of popped them behind the flowers to kind of just, again, bring that gold color in. And then I also used a little tag at the top, and the little banner on that says on a journey, and I'm using some hearts in a couple different places. I like to layer them over top of each other. And then I just use a sticker from the collection that says I am enough, which is, you know, something that I've been working on as well. And I'm going to pull in a couple of the flat back pearls from Ink Road Stamps, as well as some gems. And they're gonna kind of be like my final little touches to this layout. Now I'm looking at the tiny word stickers, and I am using a sticker that says I am choosing happiness, because that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing to be happy, and I'm choosing to stand up for myself, and it feels really good. Really, really, really good. These little tiny flowers, I really honestly didn't think that I would be able to use them, but I'm going to use them as a little cluster here, kind of around that sticker to kind of draw emphasis on it so you can see it, because it is so small. And like I said, I'm going to bring in some of the flat back pearls from Ink Road Stamps, as well as some gems. Oh, and I'm going to add this little butterfly. I curled the wings of the butterfly to make it look dimensional, which is something that I like to do with butterflies. I just like the way that that looks. So I just glue the body part down the center of the body. So yeah, I think I'm going to bring in, there's the pearls. I'm going to use blue. It's like a really light blue and this light peachy pink color. And I'm going to use them like sequins, and I'm going to do clusters of 3. And then I'm going to grab the iridescent gems, and I'm going to put one on the whole of the tag, and then that is my layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Don't forget, Ink Road stamps will be linked below so you guys can get your hands on this stamp set and the pearls and the gems. I hope you all have a great day, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. Bye.